Well, it's nice and bright, sunny in the high 10. I'm about to get me some air because I rightfully deserve to be out in the sunlight because this is another day above ground. And I'm humble and I'm thankful. And I want to thank God for giving me another day to see. Amen. This is going to be a short live pertaining to the disappearance of Summer Wells. It's 11 months later. She has still not been located, found. Any solid information leads, still a reward out for the child. And what I want to say in this live is what I've said in most of my lives pertaining to the disappearance of this child and other children that I've talked about that have such negativity and buffoonery attached to their name. The story is not about you, baby. Let me make that clear to some of you. The story ain't about you, okay? That's for the bio donors. That's for anybody that wanted to immerse themselves in the case. The story is not about you. You see, you're not lost. But, yeah, you're a little lost. Because you're thirsty and hungry over the name of a baby. But the story is not about you, you see. Because we can see you. You understand? We can see you, hear you. And some of us are tired of hearing and seeing you. That's why I try my best to fly away. Because the nonsense is sickening 11 months later. And when I sit back and I watch things and hear things, I realize how sick other people are. See, it's already a tragedy that the child is not visible and possibly deceased. At this point, one could think that, you understand? But to look at these other trapdoors, machines, immerse themselves into something that one didn't concern them, not really trying to find the child or help the child or help anybody that really cares about the child, bring any information out about the child. It shows me how sick the world is, how sad the world is. And I think you can see that from all the things going on in the news with the shootings and racism and bantering and fussing and cussing and making a fool out of oneself, all off of the name of somebody else. Because this is the point of the story. Had the child not went missing, we wouldn't know half of you. Do you understand what I'm saying? We wouldn't know your name, where you stay, nothing about you. Whether you lived across the street, around the corner, Kingsport, New York, California, we wouldn't even know you existed. And that's the gist of the story. Had it not been for a 911 call coming out of Rogersville last June, some of you would be dust. And in my book, some of you still dust because you ain't talking about nothing. See, sometimes you have to sit back and reflect. Do you understand what I'm saying? To understand the situation. And the situation is grimy, pertaining to the disappearance of a child. Do you understand? And that's what I'm seeing and hearing 11 months later. Pure filth and grime. Some of you don't give a damn about that, baby. And I think it's time some of you own it. See, because you don't care about yourself. Oh, it's obvious. You don't care about yourself. The way you talk, the way you act. You do it all day long. But steady want somebody to look at you and follow in behind you. For what? What am I following exactly? Because I'm not a puppy. I'm a full human with choices and options. But this is, like I said, is a short live to say how sad this situation is. That nobody in their right mind could ever imagine a child going missing. No information about the child from law enforcement, FBI, TBI, and yet people would jump on and make a mockery of a child missing. I think some of you really need to just sit back and just read commentary in the comment sections, social media. Look at the videos that are uploaded pertaining to her. They're not about her. They're about everything else but her. What Pookie Ray Ray Bubba went through, what Susie Mae did yesterday, what she did over there, what he did over there, all of that. It ain't nothing about her. It's all about you, what you going through. Ain't y'all to figure it out? It was never about Summer Wells. That's the reason why she's missing, you see. She was never important in the first place. She was never relevant in the first place when she was living. So how could she be relevant if indeed she's no longer alive? Stay woke. So you have to look at everything for what it's worth. The bigger picture. The bigger picture is she wasn't validated when she was seen. So how could she possibly be validated now? Everybody got something to say. Got to go live about this and that. And I'm trying to help and I want to get her name out there and I'm trying to do this. No, you not. You got memes and jokes. Yeah, I'm calling you out. I'm saying it because it's disrespectful. Everything's a joke. You're talking about other people that's talking about her parents, their friends, associates, but it's not about her. And if you would sit back and look at what you're talking about, you'd realize how disrespectful you are. How you really don't care nothing about her. You don't care anything about her. And making videos talking about these other people, that's a waste of time because they're not talking about anything. See, I don't follow in behind folks because, you see, I'm a leader. See, following is for when you're a child or you become misled for some stupid reason. But at some point in your life, you have to become a leader. Lead by example. And following behind folks that's already jacked up, messed up, or what am I gaining? Then that means I'm a damn bobblehead, and I ain't no bobblehead. Flawed, yes, but not a bobblehead. My advice to any of you, stay on track. Because some of you done got lost along the way. You've gotten morally lost. And you're spoon-feeding gullible green people anything just to make conversation. And that's not right and it's not fair to her. It's not fair to her brothers either, and I don't leave them out because they are an extension of Summer Wells, her brothers. All the stuff about Pookie, Ray, what the mama doing, what the daddy said in jail, what the daddy said 5 years ago on a cell phone call. Y'all still on that? You still talking about that old shit? That don't mean nothing. And I ain't here to down nobody's plight in life or what they've been through, if they were hurt, harmed, assaulted. But the story is not about you. The story is about this child, what actually happened to her, how she was treated, she and her brothers. That's what's important. Not what the hell happened to you when you were 12 and this and that. And like I said, it's no disrespect to nothing nobody has been through terrible, because everybody's been through something terrible. Some of us just don't air it out on YouTube because we don't feel the need to tell all of our damn business. Some of you lost your way and you're still feeding into it. Why you think I don't respond to some of your comments? Yeah, I'm gonna call it out. I have no reason to, because I'm not interested. I'm not interested in nobody saying anything that has nothing to do with her. I don't want to hear nothing about a neighbor, ex-neighbor, ex-friend, painter, garbage man, candlestick maker, butcher, baker. I ain't interested. See, a lot of you are lost. You don't have no lives. That's why this is entertaining to you. And that's when you realize, like me, somebody watching, looking through the glass, realize how sick this has become. And it's not funny. It's purely sickening and pathetic that it got to this point. All this he said and she said. It's not about her. So you go on and engage in that. I don't got that kind of time. I don't have time to go live every time somebody come out and make a live and say something about what they saw, didn't see, who did this, is over here, go look under the bucket, go look over here, go look in the cemetery. Man, I ain't got time for that foolishness. See, there's real things going on in the world. Such as some jackass shooting up some black folks up there in New York when ain't nobody done nothing to them. Somebody running up in a church in California shooting up folks because they got a problem with people that look just like them. You understand what I'm saying? There's people with real problems. People who actually care about people's problems and dilemmas. Some of you don't care anything about nothing going on in the world. It's obvious. Your comments tell it. You too concerned about what he said and she said. What does that have to do with her? What does it have to do with where she is and where she can be found and located? The truth, the whole truth. Prayers for Summer Wells and her brothers. Prayers for any children out there lost, missing. Prayers for justice for them. Prayers for people who actually care about them and want to help find them and get the word out about them. And not indulge in foolishness and buffoonery 24 hours a day off their name. So don't ask me nothing about what Pookie Ray Ray said. I ain't interested. I got things to do. I'm trying to live. You understand? See, right here, East Tennessee, I'm an hour up the road from these folks. I got real stuff going on, real issues. But I turned it over to the Lord and I told him, you can handle it here, because I done all I'm going to do. So say I don't have time for that foolishness. Now y'all going to knock yourself on out. How you doing, Mr. Hunter? Good to see you, honey. We're going to pray for this child. We're going to pray that the truth is revealed. And pray for all this other foolishness to stop, because it's a mockery and it's sickening. She deserves much better than what's been given and said. And as I've said, with the bio parents, had they stayed out of the way, we wouldn't have had all this foolishness. And then other people jumping in, trying to chase in behind them like the rock stars, that shows that you're sick too. I'm trying to support them. I'm trying to do this. No, you're not. How you going to be genuine with somebody that's disingenuous? That makes no logical sense. How you going to be a friend to somebody that's friendless, unfriendly, uncouth? How you going to love somebody that don't love themselves? Listen to what you're saying. You people need to sit and think about the stuff you're doing and saying up here on the social media. You don't love nobody. These people don't love themselves. And the people bringing you this so-called content, that's buffoonery. They don't love themselves. Just using her name all day. It's like, when do you sleep? When do you eat? And God forbid, you're somebody's parent. Have mercy. Let it rest. Let the law enforcement do their job. And the rest of you, go sit in the back room somewhere. Stop making fools out of yourselves. Too much going on in the world that you could be a part of, doing something positive to help better the world. Bring a little light. Because what you're doing is aiding nonsense. And it needs to stop. I know it's not going to stop. Because all the things that's going on this past weekend with people shooting innocent people shows me how sick the world is. So if somebody want to go out here with an AR-15 and shoot up a bunch of black folks, shoot up some foreign folks out there in California, they sure the hell ain't going to stop talking junk on YouTube. Right? Right. You all take care. God bless all of you. Prayers for Summer Wells. I'm going to check out of here. I got some living to do. Yeah. No long-winded lies, honey. No more of that. Talk to you guys later. God bless all of you. Stay safe. I may come back later in the week with a Crime Vault video pertaining to true crime. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you all. New subscribers, old subscribers, those that checked out. That's all right too, baby. Because guess what? Ain't nothing stopping this gravy train. Don't you see how good I'm looking up in here? Shut your mouth. That's what you do. You shine. What I tell them, the hater made me greater. Amen. Pray for our children because they need it. They're living in a dire situation right now. They're living in a dire world right now. You know, a little light humor, but seriously, our children, they're living in a terrible place. They are in a terrible place. And I can honestly say that if I didn't do the videos I do about true crime and breaking news, I would never go into nothing in the YouTube queue pertaining to what I talk about. I would watch A&E, true crime like on Oxygen Network, and decorating videos. But this right here, I would never indulge in it. Not by ear. And I'm trying my best not to engage, because I have better things to do with my time. I gotta check out of here. I gotta get on the interstate. God bless all of you. Stay safe. Have a blessed week. I'll talk to you guys later. Pray for our children. If you see something, say something. Be a part of the problem. Excuse me. Be part of the solution, not the problem. See, that's what I'm talking about. This stuff's negative so much. Excuse me. Be a part of the solution, not the problem. Thank you all so much. God bless all of you. See you later, John. Thank you so much. God bless you, sweetheart. Hope everything's well for you out there. You all be safe out there. God bless you. Bye-bye.